Hey guys, welcome back. Dominic, Silver Screening Reviews. This is Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Last time we left off, I had unlocked some new masters, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go do this. We'll be back in a second. Yeah, no, it took me way more than a second because these guys fucking suck. Because they're way stronger. The easiest one I had, strangely enough, was Hercule. And I had Majin Buu too, who was by far the worst. Because I had to use his stupid attack. Also, I went and saw Frieza. And I think that's it. I don't know if I went back to deal with... Oh, I did. I went back and saw Guru. And update 1.0.1.4 or something like it was like, oh, you can be level 85 now. So I'm thinking those are built in, and I have to reach those. Like, there's certain goals. I have no idea what they are, but it was just like, you've done this, and so I had to go back to Elder Master Guru, and now I can go up to level 85. Also, there's Golden Frieza in this game, and I beat Frieza 4 times over, I think, at maximum level. Maybe 3 times, actually, now that hiccups. Sorry. I think I beat Frieza 3 times over at max level, 7-starred, final form. And then after the 3rd time, on Namek being blown the fuck up, when I won it, he went golden. And it was like, it's like a 1.5-minute match, but you got 20,000 experience. Well worth doing. And then I got the distorted egg, or time distorted, or just whatever the fuck it was from him. So we're getting close to that. But this is also what I got from him. I got this level 5 Super Soul. And I just wanted to show you, like, it's super neat that if you get knocked out, you survive with 1 point of health, you're immune to damage, and your Ki Blasts are temporarily boosted. I'm not going to use it. I've yet to be knocked out in anything other than the when I was fighting the giant apes. I got knocked out there because I was doing it wrong. Like, that's what happened. I just thought that was super cool. I just wanted to show that off for a second. This is still the same, right? Yeah, I've been doing masters for like the last hour, so like this fruit of the tree, like I can't use any of my skills, so I haven't been able to do anything with it. Here's what I have. I'm pouring every point I have to max this out to 125, because I think that's the max that this will go to, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to pour the rest of my points into that. I'm level 73, by the way. I imagine I can get through the rest of the game without having to do any more grinding whatsoever. Because the game was built, the main game was built to be a level 80. So, level 75, I think I was around 73, 74 when I beat the original game. And then I boosted up to 74 or 75 or something like that through the final missions, you know. But I didn't have a whole lot of trouble once I got up to that point. I do remember having to do a shit ton of grinding to get to that point, but I've already done it, so I can only go up 12 more levels anyways, and there's a lot, you know, I can get, but that's 36 more points, which even if I poured into other things, 11 here, so I'm not super worried about it. These are still super good. Play data. What am I looking at? What does that mean? Yeah, I don't think that means what I think, but I did look. There was a number around here that actually showed me total completion. Okay, so I've only like the entire game. I'm only 21% of the way through, but I'm 77% of the way through. I think what that means, that Time Patrol quest completion is like the main story. I've gone through the vast majority of that. There's a bunch of parallel quests I don't even care about doing. I've seen them. They don't offer anything. They're just like a quick mission to get levels or Dragon Balls or skills. Nifty to do if you want them. I didn't see any. And then there's fucking mixed recipe and equipment. And I can see like, oh, you boost those up, your total completion will go. I don't care. I don't care. Dumb. base activity, which I do care about, weirdly enough, is very much nearly complete. Hercule, I think I need to do a couple more quests for him to get his level 12 quest done. Capsule Corp's done. Guru is done, which was weird because I didn't know I'd ever get done. I got a huge boost with Majin Buu because I spent 60,000 zenny buying food and leveled him up twice. Which means, and he's halfway to another one, so I probably need another 45,000 to 60,000 zenny to just buy the food to give to him to get what I need to move on. So I have, oh, let's look at this, 76% of the way through. I've completed everybody but one, which we're going to do momentarily, of the new ones that I have available to me. Please, what a fucking twat. That dude was so goddamn difficult. But as you can see, this challenge right here. How much money do I have? Nothing. Yeah, that because I just burned all my money.
Morning.
So we're gonna start. I spent way too long talking about this. I'll make it a long episode, I promise. To do, but we're gonna do this. And it may be a long episode just because I have to deal with this asshole. So, again, the first missions tend to be quick because you only just have to take down X points of life. I thought in the original ones was the weaker people that you actually had to defeat them. And as I've gotten stronger and dealt with more of these people, it actually seems I only have to do like 50% of health or use a special move on them and then they die. It was like I went against Whis, actually, one of the strongest people in the game, and the first 3 missions were tough but doable, and the third one was like kicking my ass, and then I used his super, or his ultimate ability, sorry, and then it just won. It didn't kill him, but it was like, oh, you used it, I'm good. It was like, oh, that's all I had to do? Like, okay. So, 3, 2, 1, cheers. Let me grab some of this. I have some food now, so it's a good thing. And let's go. I don't care. I don't give a shit.
Let's get this
He's on my ass. Okay.
Demonstrate the techniques that I taught you until I tell you to stop. I will be your
Beerus isn't the type of person, I think, even in the Dragon Ball universe, that gets beat, you know? He just stops fighting. He's like, nah, I'm bored. But I'm doing a shit ton of damage, so... So I had a Frieza attack that I could use, like... Oh no, it was a Whis. Oh shit, that like stunned me. I didn't see the status. Yeah, that's what happened. I think I did 50% health, and Whis was the same way. I was just like, nah.
I've always wanted to try
I guess.
Teaching.
You know?
This should be
God of Destruction. Shouldn't it be Beerus, God of Destruction? And I just haven't leveled up in a bit. I didn't even see what the move was. I should try those out. But I'm pretty. I mean, I'd be okay with this, a powerful Kamehameha type attack.
I'm about to start a
Fuck
special
you, Krillin.
class.
No one wants to fucking like take milk places.
You know, whatever.
No morning.
Oh Jesus! All these characters popping in the frame. 5, 2 Super Saiyan God Super Saiyans. Perfect. Things have gotten more difficult as we progress. But I'm still not even really fighting all of, like, the gold, like, tiered characters, you know? God of Destruction is Rampage.
Be sure to remember
I don't have to use it on them.
Showed you,
I'm not going to.
Today, that is what you'll be using. You're
The goal
up
is just to
against Goku
slowly
and Vegeta.
work my way through
Their
this.
powers are well beyond Super Saiyan. Well, fitting opponents for you, wouldn't you say?
So, you're the one Beerus was talking about. Looks like things are about to get interesting.
I can just take out one of them before it gets too crazy.
That is all. I'll just have some cake while
That's the problem, is that like I'm gonna have problems. As long as there's 2 of them on the field, I'm gonna run into issues where I have to like hit him with it. Okay. Damn it. What that? I got like 2 blocked attacks on it. Damn it. Fucking worthless. No, do not go after Vegeta. Take down SSSG, or SSG, SS Goku. You know, with the SS and. Yeah, no, I messed up like that. Oh, no! Stamina's doing that red bar bullshit that I don't know what it means, but it'll eventually recharge. Is he dead? Are you dead? You're dead. Oh, come here, Vegeta.
Very well.
You're even less of a reason. I love that they have their own dialogue in these type of things, you know? Yep. Okay. This thing is awful. Like, it like only does damage in like a very Vegeta, stop being a little bitch. It only does damage in like a weird circle.
Now that's what I would expect from Beerus's pupil. Vegeta,
I think I've done all of like 6 points
I need
of
you to
damage.
tell me that. You think I'm as foolish as you?
It's worthless.
They're both
It's
quite
so
determined
fucking dumb.
now. Just do your best.
No, you're not even. They didn't even bring me down to my other bar of health.
You did
Oh,
quite well
okay.
to beat
Well, I'll
that
take
guy.
that. If I can
I
hit him, it
remember
actually
having
did some
some
damage.
trouble
But
with them
it's like
myself.
most of
have
these
quite a
battles
lot
with
of
most of the
potential.
abilities I
I
get. Like,
suppose I'll have
oh,
to make the
you
next
did.
lesson
It was like,
a
oh, I
tad
fought
harder.
Gotenks earlier, and he has that his donut fucking attack, and it's awesome.
You know what?
If you can get somebody caught in that,
even
it'll kill them.
stronger.
Like that's just the end of the story. It did shocking amounts of damage, but it required you, and like it tracked to them. Like, so if they were in a spot, you know, charging whatever, and you threw it that way, and they were still there, even if they tried to move, fuck you, Giver. I don't need to go anymore. I don't need to deal. Oh, that's not true. If I go back to Guru, apparently there was a level up thing that he basically acts as Dragon Balls. And if I go, I don't know if I need to, like, do 4 or 5 missions or whatever to activate it. But then he activates as a second set of Dragon Balls that I don't actually have to collect. So I have the 1, 2, 4, but I have not got a new Dragon Ball. But I have 1, 2, 3, and 5. I think I'm just missing, Majin Buu's at this point. So, I actually think we'll be okay
Morning.
to do the extra, the secret ending, if you will, after we do the main part of the game, which will be nice, because I'll add it on to the end of it. As long as it's not, I didn't even look to see what that was, as long as it's not outrageous to do. But if it's just feeding Majin Buu, which like I said, I read into it, it's getting 5 Buus. We have 3 already, and we're halfway to another one. So I basically just need to get a bunch of money, and we'll work our way there. Fucking metal toys, okay. And I don't have to do anything to them special. Perfect. Anytime I have to do anything, like, you have to defeat them with this attack, it's fucking cool. The cool thing with this type of boss, or this type of fight, is that I get my, super soul activated, and then I get a boost in my attack.
You're on a tight
And
schedule.
it adds
Take
up,
too long, and I'll destroy this entire plan.
I've been able to defeat the last guy in 2 swings.
Oh, that was
That guy died, and this guy will die too.
Yes, I suppose that will do. I wouldn't tolerate much less. And
Screw this shit. What's my attack? Hey, I'll take it. like AoE attack. Hey, hello? Get the fuck out of my face. It doesn't do a whole lot. So we'll just keep taking down.
Oh, come on! Try harder!
They hit me because I don't have perfect health, but like they've let nothing. And see, now I'm able to kill them in one
Don't start
sweep
slacking on
because
me.
of that Super Saiyan ability. It's so good. Oh, we should actually try it.
They're all down already.
It keeps just boosting.
Not too fast. I haven't finished my ice cream yet.
Well,
I
mean,
suppose I'll have to
go
defeat
back,
you
go
before
get
it
your
gets
ice cream,
all
man. I misunderstood what that attack was because I never actually saw it fully activated. Oh my god! But it requires me to hit them. Like, if I don't hit them, it's absolutely worthless. That does so much. Hit him! See what I mean? Like, it's super easy to miss them. Jesus. That actually did shit to me. Oh, well, he's dead.
That's enough. Enough! Look at that. All of my ice cream melted.
But see, we've been going on.
You fought me for quite a
Admittedly, when I
while.
start these recordings, there's minutes where I'm just like,
I'll
oh, this
make
is what
the
happened in
next
between.
challenge even harder then. Maybe I'll even give you a
But
real
we haven't even
fight.
finished this. We've been
Well,
going on
something to look forward
11
to.
minutes, something like that.
Amazing!
Oh,
You know
yeah, 7,000
Bet
points.
you can get
God
even
damn, it's so hard to level up with just doing this bullshit. Which is why... Excuse me. You know, which is why I'm saying go do other side quests, you know? Go do these missions, even though it's only 7,000, it's way more than the story missions are giving. Excuse me.
Morning.
Who the fuck is that? Stop loading in, fuckers. This should be the last one, and then we'll go do some story. Level 7, just Beerus. I have to sneeze all of a sudden, like, real hard. Complete. Okay, so I can't die, I can't lose out on time. Pretty standard bullshit. 3 twin cheers. Oh god, not my food. Okay. Hello, bears. Sphere of Destruction. I'm sure. Locks onto him. Okay.
Well, this is our last.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to defeat him with that. That's
As I
fine.
said, I'll give you a taste of my real power. Still, our power levels is far too low. When I say the match
I'm
is
a little
over,
hard right now,
we'll
guys.
call that a win.
That's awesome.
But an ordinary fight would be boring.
And because my
Use
or
my techniques,
my
right?
attack is so maxed out to just murder people, like it does a shit
Just
ton of
what I
damage.
hoped for. Now,
But I
finish
would
it with
never
the ultimate
use that
technique.
attack if I didn't have to. It just doesn't. It's just so inconsistent with hitting people. See? Because I have no control over it. Wait, what? Is he invincible now?
This is payback.
Super invincible now, isn't he? Shit. Okay, why? Okay. Get up. That kills me, apparently. What? I can't block that, I guess. And all his attack. Come on! I'll just sit here and lose 50% of my health.
I'll call that a fight. You're the winner. Fighting a god of destruction at full power. I must say,
I don't understand.
Really
I guess I did enough
if
damage.
You continue to improve
and then
your
I just needed to
technique
get that
as you
attack
have so
off.
far,
And
you
that
will
happens.
become a worthy
That happens
opponent for
in
me.
these series where you just need to meet their metrics.
Wow.
For 1,000 points for a minute and a
strong.
half.
I mean it.
Level
You're
up.
almost up there with.
Yeah, because I hit a point where he wasn't taking damage anymore. Which kind of makes sense in the grand scheme of the Dragon Ball universe. Was like, I would never be able to defeat him because we just explode and blow up the universe, you know? Okay, no one cares. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, that is everybody, right? There's shit I can do. I don't... I'm gonna go back to Gurus, and the only thing I need to do is Majin Buu and Hercule. Didn't you go back to Hercule right now? No, because that up in the upper left is Guru. I think. Well, more than anything, I want this. Just make our way over here real quick. Save me. Damn it. Okay.
Greetings.
So that's Gurus. Fuck's that up there? Is that Frieza? Oh, it's Boo. Okay. There was a little Boo that I gave food to. That's what he's shelling out for. The rest of it's inconsequential, right? And I've gotten everything else. So like I said, we'll do a mission or 4 because it's gonna be quick. But I did say we'd make this a long episode because I bullshitted for like 6 minutes and then we didn't do anything of actual consequence for a long time. And in fact, we're gonna look at some more inconsequential nonsense. So all 12 are done there. I am missing somebody. I'm missing somebody actually. Who the hell am I missing? What is this a secret one? Like somebody I have to find, you know? We're not gonna worry about it at the moment. I'll look it up. It really doesn't matter because it's not like it unlocks anything. But I've been so ridiculous about it so far that it seems silly to stop now, you know? Oh, fuck. I don't even know what we're doing anymore here. Oh, we just finished Majin Buu, and then we did a bunch of, like, in Hellscape nonsense. And Trunks almost died. I mean, not that I care, but, you know, somebody had to care. I guess?
That's weird. There's a change starting to take place in this scroll.
No, what do you mean that's strange? Like, that's been happening for fucking days.
If what they're really after is the energy generated by fixing this change in history.
Oh. I was about to make fun of her, and then I realized, oh, actually, that makes a whole lot of sense. But it makes sense in a way like, oh, they're stealing energy from a change in the time continuum. It's like, that's odd. But, if they can, that's interesting.
If so, I'll be there.
Will
First,
you, Trunks?
We need you to go in.
I get the feeling this whole game has set you up to be like, we can't trust you because your dad keeps dying.
What do you think they plan to do
Or your
with all
mentor
that
keeps dying.
energy
Your best
they've been
friend keeps
gathering?
dying. I don't know, they're trying to
Gathering
summon
an
something?
amount of energy that
Like Boo?
enormous, they would be able to revive the demon realm easily.
I'm sorry, the demon realm?
The
Like the
demon
entire
realm,
thing?
eh?
Like it'll just pop out of the
Home
ground?
Toa and Tabura. That's pretty much all I know about it.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. There aren't many that know about it. It's all the way on the opposite side of the universe, after all.
Yeah, just on the other side of the universe.
Toa's intentions can't be good. She might be trying to destroy the barrier between our world and hers.
We should probably stop her
If she
without asking what
succeeds
her
in that,
opinion on the matter is.
Who knows what might happen?
With half of the universe becoming pure evil, you can't expect anything good. That's for sure.
Well, Yoda would say something about balance, but...
And we won't let them do
I'm
it.
pretty sure we're
We
going
have to
full
stop
Jedi
them,
here, so...
No matter what it takes. I wish we had more.
Okay.
It's been quite a while. That's worrisome.
Well, you know, we're all after Mira, so we're bound to meet up sooner or later. We found
An
another
awkward
scroll,
high school reunion.
the one that was changed this time.
Okay.
Frieza.
Frieza.
Frieza's no.
Yeah. Wait, what? Wait, what?
We fought
Frieza.
before, and I won that battle, if you remember.
Yeah, no, you...
Foolish
You...
child! Never underestimate an opponent.
Just because you're a million years old or whatever.
If you think for 1 second a single swing of a blade will win this time, you'll be sorry.
But it did last time. Like, that's the whole point of Future Trunks. Like, that's what made him so fucking cool, is that he destroyed the big bad, you know? The guy that Goku had to go Super Saiyan for, who blew up Namek, who was bringing death upon the galaxy, was slayed in a single blow by Trunks and his big-ass sword.
Frieza is a born warrior. He's never trained,
Never trained
a day in his life.
Yes. Which he says all the time when you fight him, by the way. It's nonsense.
If he suddenly felt the urge to improve himself, his power would be unimaginable.
Yeah, but he's egotistical and maniacal, so we just have to play him
In this
against
altered
himself. It's
history,
fine.
Frieza's training and strength are far greater than before.
I'm still not worried about it.
To put it bluntly, he's on an entirely new level. So make sure you're ready for that.
Yeah. Yeah,
Is
exactly.
he really that much stronger?
I'm sure that he's not.
I'm afraid so. Do your best out there.
I feel like they know something I don't. Like, they're just not telling me, like... Oh, you know, if, Final Form Frieza won 20 times Kaioken, that's a 50% increase of what he is right now. I'm like, oh, okay, I could at least imagine what it is. The Emperor... Okay, Emperor of Dread returns. Defeat 15 Frieza Force soldiers, reduce itself to a certain amount. Oh, this is gonna be a long episode, I can already tell. A pool! It's not a pool, but you know what I mean. Oh god, oh, I have nerds to boot. Look at all these assholes. I have Jakko, my warrior prince. Hold on. I have, I saw Krillin, I saw Piccolo, and I think that's all of the recognizable people I saw. But Jakko seems to be the only one who's actually on my part right now. Maybe the others come in later. You know, maybe it's like, oh, these are all the people you get if you need them. Oh, I have 15 people to kill. Apple. Apple. I'm gonna call him Apple. And I'm an Apple. 3, 2, 1, cheers. And, let's see how this goes.
To Goku anywhere.
I can actually use my own bullshit now! Oh god, Raspberry's almost fucking dead already.
I've amused myself.
I got
killing
knocked
all of
out.
his companions. I hate to do this, but
I see the
guess I have
problem
to
here.
help. Hey, citizen! You're
Gotta
now
be
a
quick about it.
temporary member of
Gotta
the
be quick.
Super Elite Galactic Patrol.
Gotta be quick about it. They don't actually stand much of a chance in the 10. Gotta do something about it first.
Until my dad and Goku arrive.
Bulma's
Yep.
friends, maybe?
It's gonna happen.
Then Bulma has a
I'm
couple of
eventually gonna
really
power up
powerful
enough to be able
I
to
have
murder
to say,
everybody here.
it's pretty good to have a
They're not
safe
even like
on your
interested in
side.
me. They're all after
Don't
Jacko.
worry about me.
If I could have this, thank you. Oh. I haven't actually popped SSJ3, sorry, in forever. Get out of here. Raspberry! Can I help you fuckers? I'm gonna get knocked out of this. I am shocked that I went. Because I have no guard in that mode, so... You're dead. You're... Come here, fucker. You're dead. That's
Well,
5.
now, this
I don't
is
think I've ever seen
remotely
more than 5 on the
unsuspected.
screen, so...
You'd think they'd go out of their way to avoid
Where are you guys?
killing
Oh,
anyone.
here.
Quite kind of them, wouldn't you say? Goku didn't even try to kill me, despite my unspeakable evil. Yes, everyone has such splendid, wonderful manners, don't they? It makes me want to vomit.
So you're going to lose your dad. It does. Oh my god. I fucking destroyed that guy. Shit. That's a... Oh, that's that... It doesn't even matter anymore. Holy shit. It's even better if Jacko did actually some damage to him. You're dead. I'd like to see Jacko from fucking death at this point. I don't want to pop an item because that would give me... I'm gonna be able to do this. And save it, you know. This Dupree... a bunch of fucking shit right now. Are you not dead yet? Oh, no. Never mind. Spoke too soon, this man says. Fight me, mother. No, fight me, mother. I'd rather him not die. I'm doing what I can to save him right now. It's just, there's only 3 people left with the fight. I'll pop an item if I need to. I don't want to lose him, so... Shit, he's by himself. Fuck it. This. Does he get it? I don't think he does. I think that only fucking matters with real people. Shit. Here. He's gonna die. If he dies, then I lose. I'll just right back in a second. Like, if that's... I can't remember if that was a thing I had to worry about or not. Can't get anybody with that, I don't think. I'm sorry, Jacko. I tried, dude. I put full fix effort in, but you were weak, and that's what happened there. Look at that. That's 15. If you had lasted another 10 seconds, I would have had it. Hi, Frieza.